So take two. Hopefully you can hear me now this time. All right. So, yeah, take two. Davy Swift. All right. Davy Swift, for those of you who don't know him, he £400. The bank's made a cock up. Something happened and they lost £400 of his money. Davy Swift being Davy Swift. All right. He went to the bank and he actually stayed outside the bank and he sat outside the bank and he wanted answers. And unfortunately, the bank did give him answers yesterday. All right. When he sat there yesterday, he got arrested. He was sitting there in his chair. He had two flasks of coffee. He had his books. He had his coffee, and he was happy. All right. However, the police turned up. 4 police officers turned up yesterday, arrested him, but they released him last night after holding him in cell. And the good thing is his son. You got to see his son. I don't think he gets on with his son, or he hasn't seen him for a while. But his son's an inspector at the police station, so he went and seen his son. So they held him yesterday, then they released him, I believe, late last night. So I spoke to Davy Swift this morning. Davy Swift's plan was to go back down to the bank because the bank has lost £400. All Davy thinks is the bank has lost £400 of his money, and he wants to hold him an account. Now think about this: if you was a bank robber, all right, if you was a bank robber and you went into the bank and you held the bank up and took money off them, they would arrest you straight away, wouldn't they? And they'd put you in the nick. And, you know, but...
Oi, oi!
Yeah.
Oi! Hey! We've still got the coffee. It goes everywhere with us.
Still got the coffee. How are you, brother?
I'm all right. This is Chris. He's all right.
Are you're joking me now, innit? Chris, all right, son? How are you?
This is the room. This is it. This is what you get, mate. This is free and gratis. Well, you got to let your bank nick £400, then you get this respite for free. Fucking brilliant system.
So Chris is watching you at the moment?
He's got to stay there until they assess me to make sure I'm all right. Then I can go for a fucking fag. Now, let me get this set up so I can sit down and have a coffee at the same time. Go on, I'm listening, Clyde.
So what made actually detain you and section you?
Oh, well, what happened? Well, because they don't know what to do they? Bless the little cotton socks. Because he won't fucking give in, evidently. So what they can't nick me because there's nothing to nick me for. They tried to nick me yesterday and had to NFA it. But the prosecution people didn't want to know. There's nothing we can do it for. And my solicitor said to me last night when they let me out at 12:10, she said, "You're going back tomorrow, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, I fucking am." And I said, "They're not keeping that £400," and I did. She went, "Well, they might nick you again." I said, "Well, they might have to fucking let me go again as well then." So this time, what they did was, because they thought, hang on, we NFA'd him yesterday, we can't go down that route because he'll just go back again on Friday, which I wouldn't have done, funny enough, because we've got that thing on Saturday. But anyway, so I'm thinking ahead a bit, like Clive. So what I did was, I thought, you know what, if they nick me Thursday, that's all right, I'll still get out by Friday. I'd better get out Thursday, late Thursday night, have a kip Friday, a little bit of fucking get your gear sorted out, ready for Saturday, ready for the onslaught. So they fucking thought, hang on a minute, we can't NFA him again because he'll just keep cracking on. We've got to punish this lad. So they got 3 psychiatrists to come and have a word with me. No solicitor, no phone call, yeah. No. And I spoke to my solicitor earlier. Well, they did let me speak to my solicitor earlier on the phone, and I said, "Where the fucking devil are you?" You know what I mean? I've been here. I think it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon by then. I said, "Where are you?" They said, "Well, she said, I think they want you to see somebody else first." I went, "Oh, I see. They're going to send me to Lewis, are they?" I think they've come to turn up and have a little assessment. Bless the cotton socks. Another one. So they said to me, "You seem fine. You seem normal and everything." I said, "Well, that's because I am." But one of the fellas didn't like me, and I didn't like him because he was fucking lying. And you know what I'm like of a liar. I jumped down his throat, feet first.
Yeah.
I can't help myself.
sectioned it?
Well, they section you under. Let me have a look. I did put it up. I did do a little post, put it up. What they do is they section you under Section 2 of the Mental Health Act 1983, which means they can keep you any time for as long as up to 28 days. Yeah, without. This is what that Mullane Shaw must have gone down this road. You understand?
Yeah.
They can, if they want to, wait until you get this. How long will I be here for? Up to 28 days. Yeah. And then they can section you under Section 4 of the Mental Health Act. Yeah. And keep you a further 28 days. Or if they want to, have a go at this one. You'll like this one. I can't wait till they fucking try this. Treatment. Here we go. There are different rules for some special treatments, like electroconvulsive therapy.
What?
Do you want to read that again? There are different rules for some special treatments like electroconvulsive therapy. I said to Chris, what's that? He said, oh, that's nothing bad. They just put electrodes on your head and fucking fill you with electric.
That's absolutely... So
maybe that's why they built that wind farm down on the coast.
I tell you what, Dave, I'm not being funny, all right?
All right, they don't put them on the old gonads.
But if I went into the bank tomorrow and robbed the bank, they'd lock me up straight away. So why ain't they go into the bank and actually finding out? Because that's all you want is to know where's your money gone.
Hey?
You only want to know where your money's gone. So if I went to the bank tomorrow and robbed the bank, they'd lock me up straight away, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I know. I'm just reading Lisa Marie's comment. Now, listen, if you section yourself, yeah, Lisa, I'll tell you what happens, right? She's saying if you section yourself, they can only do 28 days. No, if you self-section, if they say to you, look, we want to section you, we want to lock you up, basically, for a few days, for a couple of weeks, and you say, yeah, all right, then if you get me a bed, I'll go. The only difference is, because you've come voluntarily, I wouldn't have, if I'd have come voluntarily, I would have had Chris sat there, and I'd have been able to go out for a fag straight away. That's the only difference, because I asked them that.
So, but the big thing is,
no, I'm not back. I'm in a hospital, Lorraine.
ask Chris how busy he is, because
Chris, how busy is he? Not too busy.
So hang on.
You know why? I'll tell you why it's not too busy. Because all the fucking lunatics are running police stations and banks.
I tell you what, and the government, because I tell you what,
housing parliament, fuck me, you could get them all in here, could you? 650 of them in there, 670. Then you got the Lords.
Davey.
Yeah.
So what are they saying? They bringing in psychiatrists now?
There's another doctor coming. Yeah, we're waiting for them. We're waiting for another doctor to come. He said the way you're presenting, you could go home tomorrow. But it's still a cost. They actually will bring a crew, came from Hastings, yeah, an ambulance crew in a minibus type thing, not a proper ambulance. A man driving, a geezer and another woman, NHS doctors, and oh no, sectioned him. Oh yeah. So anyway, don't forget to like and share this. So yeah, they come to Darrington custody suite and said, David, are you all right to come? I said, yeah, of course I am. I'd just get ready for bed, mate. I'd got my t-shirt off and my shirt off, folded it up at the end, my jumper and all that, got my t-shirts off, put them on top of the little plastic thing that you lay on, and I stick the pillow underneath the plastic thing. That gives you a double pillow, a bit of leverage on the thing. And I'd be coffee set up. I'd be fucking beans, sausages, and potato on the go, and I was sort of ready to have a little bit of a read of the lead charge, have a kip, and go wherever I was going in the morning. The cunts turned up within an hour.
Here we go.
I just got into bed.
Here we go. David, here we go. This is a. Yeah. I can't get my head around this because.
Who would?
This morning, that copper said, what was it? We're arresting you on suspicion of harassment.
Yeah, I know.
Suspicion of harassment.
I know. They do. It's just, well, you could. I said to him, why don't you nick them for fucking wasting police time? Yeah. Because it all got in their page yesterday.
Why didn't you nick them for fraud?
Well, because they'll say, "Oh, that's nothing to do with us. That's between you and the bank." We just don't want you telling everyone. Yeah, but we just don't want you telling everyone, really. They're a bunch of fucking wankers, isn't they? They won't stop me.
No,
I'll stay here for 28 days. I don't give a fuck. I'll stay here for 3 fucking years. And on the third year on one day, I'll be straight outside the fucking nationwide. So crack on, mate.
I'll take my hat off to you. Persistent and consistent you are.
You've got to be persistent. Listen, if you do something, you've got to do it consistently. So consistently that they go, Dave, what will it take to get fucking rid of you? You're driving us mad.
Dave, how was your son today?
How's who? My son, Ross.
Yeah.
He's an inspector now.
I know he is. How is he? Did you see him? Did he come down to see you?
Nah, he wouldn't come in. Bless him. He took the day off. He's too embarrassed. I said to the other geezer, I said, he's a fucking wanker. I said, now you don't know, now you know why I haven't spoken to him for 11 years or 12 years now. I said, the geezer's been fucking turned. I said that when he joined up. I said, go and join him, Lloydo, but don't talk to me ever again. Fuck off, you cunt.
So, Dave, what hospital are you in?
I mean, this is, it's quite nice here. It's only up on the, it's just before the Downs. It's Meadowfield, Meadowfield. It's a NHS place. It's a nice gaff. Yeah. Very nice gaff. Yeah. It costs you a fortune. It's not a hospital. It's for mental health people. There's people got.
What one is it? In case we want to visit.
Meadowfield.
Meadowfield, is it? All right.
I said to him, what are you going to do if 2,000 people turn up here tomorrow? He said, nothing. You're probably going home tomorrow. Tell them.
I'll answer it in a minute. All right.
Yeah, don't worry. People want to know what's going on. But do me a favour, Clivo.
Yeah.
Dion's watching.
Yeah.
What can I say? Yeah, it's what it fucking is, isn't it? Evening, Dion.
Hey. But remember, take your time. Don't let them wind you up.
Listen, all you've got to do is keep your calm, mate. They've had a changeover on the seat.
They look for the right people to antagonise you. Chris seems to be a good guy. Spoke to him earlier. So the guy behind you, but there sitting down just watching.
Oh yeah, he's a nice fellow. He's another fellow. He's had a changeover now. It's somebody else. It's another geezer. They're all up here. Trust me. What's your name, mate? Nick. I've got Nick on the phone now.
Good.
Nick, don't worry, they'll be putting files in my cake soon.
I tell you what.
You can't get out, look. You can't get out the window. Look, Clive. You can't get out the window. It's all this malarkey. Here, look, I'll do this. I'll do a bit of this. If I can do it. I can't turn the camera around, can I? No, because you're doing the live. So yeah, well there's that does all the thing.
Yeah.
The window, you can't get out, it's all metal grated. Well, you could if you wanted to, you know what I mean? You could put it through, but evidently if you escape, they bring you back. Go on.
But Dave, chill out, son. Chill out. Have a chill out. And
I'm going down and play a bit of table tennis in a minute with the inmates. People normally pay for this. I'm going to ask them if they got have you got a fucking spa or jacuzzi yet?
I wish.
Oh, we wish. We'll have to fucking get that organised. I'll tell them I'm off my fucking nut, love. I need a jacuzzi. I'll tell them I'm mental. Yeah, exactly. Put a request in. Tell them we need a fucking jacuzzi. And do they do 3 elements coffee at breakfast time?
Dave, I've got to go. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Be lucky, mate.
Be lucky. Love you, but all right.
Probably the fucking Worthing one.
Citizen Swift. I'll catch you later.
Fucking mental Mickey, more like it. Be lucky. Love you all. Bye.
You look after yourself, mate. All right. Love you, man. We'll have a catch up later, everybody. All right. This is wrong. It shouldn't be happening. All right. A man.
This is Dave in the loony bin. Over and out.
Exactly. Catch you later, David.